Wrist pain has no place at work or while you're working out. I'm a movement-based chiropractor, and these stretches and exercises are designed to be short, effective, and with consistency bring you long-lasting relief. If you have any questions on how to modify or progress these movements, leave a comment below and I'm happy to help you. If this is your second, third, or 10th time watching this video and you know exactly what movement works best for you, there are timestamps below. First, we're starting with front to back rocks. If you have any rings, watches, or jewelry on, you might want to take that off to make this a little bit more comfortable. So you want your wrists right underneath your shoulders, so your hands are about shoulder width apart. And you want your fingers to be nice and splayed or spread open just to give a nice surface area as you do this rock. So you want to focus on gently leaning forward and then slowly sitting back. So the more forward you lean, the more pressure it's going to put on your wrists. So only do what feels comfortable to you. There is no perfect depth that you need to go. Just honor your body with this and breathe. Take it easy because this one can be a little bit uncomfortable at first. Next, we're going to do some side-to-side rocks. So from whatever position felt comfortable with your hands facing forward, keep that, and then you just want to turn your hands outward. And you're slowly going to lean from side to side. So the further you lean to the side, the more pressure it's going to put on your wrist. So with this, again, nice and slow, honor where you're at. Now flip your hands so your palms are facing up and your fingers are facing towards each other. You're gently gonna rock side to side, and you can tell I'm not moving very far because this does give a very nice stretch and you don't wanna do too much. Probably my favorite are wrist circles. You can do these anywhere, anytime, any day. I put this here specifically just to give the wrist a little bit of love after those first 3 movements, but feel free to do these in between any of these movements just to give your hands, your wrists a little bit of break, a little bit of movement. Wrist raises are like calf raises. So with this, we want to add in some good strength to it. So you can notice I'm leaning more forward as I'm popping up. That puts a little bit more weight onto it, but the further back you lean, the easier it will be. So pick whatever spot feels good to you and slowly rise up and slowly drop back down. Next, we're going to do some around the worlds. So with this one, you're still going to be on all fours. You really want to focus on setup with this. So your hands are going to be underneath your shoulders, hands are going to be about shoulder width apart, and your fingers are going to be in that nice splayed position, so a lot of space between each finger. With this, you also want to make sure you're not putting too much pressure on the heels of your hand, and you're more so grounding into the floor with your thumb and your index finger. This is going to take a lot of pressure off of the wrist, but allow that nice mobility and that circular motion. You're going to go in both directions with this one. And then just taking a little wrist circle break whenever you need it. So for the forearm pin and stretch, this one is a little bit confusing, but is arguably one of my favorites. With this one, you want the hands pointing up. You're gonna grab a hold of the outside of your elbow and then pull towards your elbow as you relax the wrist to point downwards. You're gonna do the same thing on the inside. Fingers are up, you're grabbing a hold of the inside by the elbow, and then you're gonna extend the wrist so the fingers point down. Again, take your time. It's a little bit confusing, but we really want to focus on working on the muscles of the forearms because the forearms and the wrist are connected, and we want to make sure that we're giving the forearms a lot of love to help decrease some of that wrist pain. You might even notice that the forearms are tender, and that's completely normal, but this can be really beneficial to alleviate a lot of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found some benefit with this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I'm here to help you. Consistency is key. So doing this video once is not going to give you that long-lasting pain relief that you're looking for, but if you do this daily or almost daily, that's going to help build more strength and build more mobility. So eventually that wrist pain is going to start to dissipate and you're going to feel so much better.
Subscribe to my channel where every Tuesday I post short, simple, and effective mobility flows designed to keep you moving well and feeling your best, all the while keeping pain at bay. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. See you next time.